Good morning, everybody. Today is a vlogging day because I'm doing something. I mean, I'm doing something every day, but I only vlog when I've got like interesting things to do or talk about. Later today, I'm climbing the O2. I didn't even know that was an option. If you're not sure what the O2 is, if you're not from London or familiar with the skyline, the O2 used to be called the Millennium Dome during the millennium when it was built. It's like a really shallow dome building with the yellow spikes coming out of it. I mean, you'll know it when you see it later. I got an email a few weeks ago saying, would you like to climb the O2? And I didn't know you could, and then I found out you could, so I said yes, and there's about 6 of us doing it. I got an invite with a few people, and just thought it'd be really cool. And we're doing it at sunset as well, and apparently the views are amazing, so that's why I'm filming today, but that's not till later. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a coffee. I've just got back from the gym. I did boxing today, and I'm filming on my big camera. It's really heavy, and I have to like support my arm with my other arm now because my shoulders are on fire. Anyway, coffee time. Making an iced coffee this morning because it's like 30 degrees outside. Here's my ice in my glass. I'm really into this milk at the moment. This is just called, milk, spelt with a Y, from Rebel Kitchen. I'm not into dairy. I have a thing about it. I'm not like dairy intolerant, I'm not vegan or anything. I'll eat dairy, like I'll drink dairy, I'll eat it if there are no other options, but I feel weird that it comes from a cow. It's made, like milk is made to make calves grow into cows, and they grow into cows very rapidly. I'm a fully grown human being, don't think I need all that stuff in my system. And this is the best milk I have found in a coffee. However, that said, full disclosure, my wife hates it, so only I like it, I might be wrong. Anyway, let's make a coffee. I've also got these coffee capsule things here. These are from a place called Crew Cafe. So the thing with Nespresso capsules, correct me if I'm wrong, they might have changed it, but when I was getting them before, they are recyclable, but only if you take them back into Nespresso, and that's just a lot of effort. These ones from Crew Cafe are biodegradable, so I think that's a much better thing for the environment. I bought a bunch of them. I bought these purple ones, which are the nice ones, which is why they're mostly all gone. They've got 2 of them left. The dark roasts are really good. I also bought these ones. I'm not sure what they are. They've got no label on them. And these ones, which are the light roast. Not so keen on them. So I'm going to use 2 of them in my iced coffee just to kind of get them used up. And I think if I have 2 light roasts, it kind of counts for 1 dark roast. That's the logic in my head. Let's make iced coffee. By the way, this coffee machine was one of the best investments of this kitchen, I have to say. Espresso, that's what I want. I love it, because I actually didn't used to like coffee, and now I drink 1 every morning. Sometimes 2. Oh yeah. Give it to me. So, on the agenda for today, after I've enjoyed my nice refreshing beverage, is step 1 to shower, because I've just walked to the gym for 40 minutes, then worked out boxing for an hour, then walked back again, and it's fair to say I'm a bit sweaty. In fact, it's really warm outside. Alexa, what's the temperature today?
Right now, it's 23 degrees. Today, expect a high of 29 degrees.
29 degrees later when I'm climbing the thing, I guess. So I'm going to get my hair cut because underneath this hat, that's going on. My hairdresser, Kieran, will be coming to my house in a bit. In fact, the time is now 10. He's coming in an hour to cut my hair. Then I'm going into town, into Gleam, for a few meetings, and then climbing the O2. So, I'm going to drink my coffee, get washed. Ice on my knee, trying to reduce some of the swelling, and I'm sitting in my chair about to get my hair cut by this guy. Look at him. Sex on legs with a pair of scissors. This is Kieran Webb. Have you been on my channel before?
I've never been on
Have
your
you
channel.
not? So Kieran's always on my Instagram stories and stuff. He is my go-to hairdresser. You've been cutting my hair for what, like 18 months?
Yes.
Longer? 18 months?
Yeah, no, about 18 months.
So we met on a photo shoot. He did my hair and we just kind of bonded, and now, bless him, just comes to my house and does my hair for free, which is very nice of him. He's also got a YouTube channel. In fact, we did a video on his channel recently. One of the questions I get asked most, and I have been asked this question for years, is how I get my hair cut. I don't really know how I get my hair cut because people like this do it. So we did a video on his channel, and I'll link to it in the description box, which is basically where he cuts my hair the way I normally have it done, because he does it kind of scientifically and tells you what's going on. But also, while you're there, subscribe, because he's a nice guy and has clientele of a very influential degree, shall we say. You'll find lots of people on there. You'll find Joe on there and Byron, and who else have you had on your channel?
Mr. Joe Tasker,
Okay.
Lee Hinchcliffe, a lot of YouTubers.
Yeah.
James McPhee, I don't even know how to say James's name, from the Vamps.
Yeah.
About James. There's been a few people, but I mean, you know, I do cut other celebrities. Zayn being one of them. I do when he's in the UK. And I think I'm going to be doing a photo shoot tomorrow with Danny Jones from McFly.
Oh, cool. He's nice.
Yeah, he's really nice.
He's nice. Yeah, I'm his favourite, obviously.
Oh, of course.
Obviously.
Always. Jim's the only one that I come to and spend lots of time with.
Yeah, he does. He hangs out. We have a chat beforehand. I mean, you've been here probably half an hour already, and we haven't even started yet. We've been catching up.
That's true. That is
so, and actually, I'm in a bit of a rush, dude. So we should get on, get cutting. Stop talking.
Let's do it.
So, welcome to the Gleam office, everyone. I'm just going to bring you around here. Just going to take on a little bit of a tour, because there's all sorts of commotion going on around here. And here's why. Work it. Oh, fabulous. So I've got to the Gleam office, and actually I got to the Gleam office quite early, and I didn't bring my laptop or a notepad or anything, because I figured I was going to be climbing up the O2 and didn't want to have any ballast to weigh me down. And I've got here and I've realised that there's nothing I can get on without my laptop. So in my PO box I had a bunch of little tiny Tic Tacs. I've just eaten all of them, and then Georgia told me that apparently they have a laxative effect, and it can be unpredictable but quite explosive. So fingers crossed I don't have an attack of that climbing up the O2, but I'll keep you posted. We are lost, that's for sure. We've come to Blackfriars Pier, so we can get on the boat to the O2, because it's quicker than getting in the car. Oh, we found the river. Oh, and we found Blackfriars Pier. Well done, Georgia. How do we get there, though? Down these stairs. Oh, was it not, Georgia? Oh, Lucy needs it. Well done, Lucy. You need the credit. So it's going to be hopefully 6 of us. Me, Millie, Lucy, Georgia. My friend Ewan's coming, and maybe, hopefully, George's boyfriend Henry, if he can get off work on time and get into London. Otherwise, he might be waiting at the bottom and just sort of like see us, we'll wave at him or something. Oh, that boat's bigger than this boat. I'm on a boat, everyone. I've been on a boat for a long time, actually. I'm into it. I'm into this boat business. I feel like you get through London really quick. There's quite a lot of stops around the South Bank area, so you go from the London Eye and you don't go very far. Are we Canary Wharf? No, Greenwich. But then there's lots of space between, so we've been on the boat now for ages going straight without any stops. It's been lovely. There she is. We're climbing that bad boy. Not the big thing, that kind of round thing. I've just checked my phone and it's 31 degrees. It's really warm. I'm very sticky. Nonetheless, we're about to climb this guy. Doesn't look that steep from here. I wonder what's going to happen when we actually get there, though. I've got this. I've got this. We're gearing up. I think. All right then, Millie. You got it, Lucy. That's it.
Very stressful.
I think you got it. You've nailed it. You look perfect. I got my boots on. I need to get my harness and my gilet on. Ewan's rocking it. You look like you go to space or something.
I work at the zoo.
GoPro time, everyone. You're going on my head, and they're going to walk up the O2. Enjoy.
Can we discuss how steep? Yeah.
Shit. Nah, it's good. Fine. So, GoPro, fun fact about the O2. 12 yellow spiky things. One represents every month of the year. The diameter is 365, I'm gonna say meters. I can't remember what they said now. One for every day of the year, and it's 52 meters high. One for every week of the year. You're welcome. You made it. We're at the top. What do you think, Ewan?
Great.
Worth it, wasn't it?
Loving the climb.
I have a massive line on my head from a GoPro, but what a cool experience. It's really bouncy. You're not allowed to bounce because it's like off-putting people, but the whole time I wanted just to bounce it. But what a view, hey? really cute moment between Georgia and Henry. Oh, Millie can move too. Yeah, Milmo. Woo, double parked as well.
Alright, off you go.
Oh, blimey, it's real steep. You can't do it without walking like an absolute idiot. I want to capture someone while coming down. God, G. she's walking like she's about 90. Look at you holding on. I'm so happy I've got this. No, both of you. You're not so bad. You're just having a real moment. I'm very happy I'm filming this. Well, just climbed up and down the O2. That last bit is so steep because it goes right down to, so on the way up you have like a ladder or like a staircase that takes you up there, so it's less steep. This is, it goes right down to the floor, to the steepest bit by miles. You always like a mountain goat. Look at him. What a champ. Yep. Pound the GoPro. Give it a fist bump. Fist bump it. Boom. I believe in you. Yeah, that last bit's steep, isn't it? The last bit, like in between. So basically, every time you get to one of these little sections, your harness thing kind of goes through and it's a bit fiddly. But on that last bit, you just whiz between them because it's so steep. You can control yourself, obviously, but you have to lean right back, and you go pretty fast. Unless, of course, you're Georgia, Millie, or Lucy, who are still halfway. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Excellent. You guys are the tortoises. Fist bump the GoPro. Boom, well done. Fist bump it. Yes. Who's this? Fist bump it. Boom, well done. Dessert time. There's only 3 desserts on the table. One's entirely mine. I've got the sundae thing with like brownie and all sorts of stuff, and the other one's being shared by like 5 people. The rest of the team, basically. They're a bunch of idiots, aren't they? So we've been here for hours, and it's now really dark. We went to, where did we go for dinner? Cubano. It's really good. I had a lot of food. I even had dessert, which you saw. Didn't need it. I was very full. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I climbed the bloody O2. It was wicked. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.